All right, everybody, happy Wednesday. We're back to you for our third edition of Chamber Chat and this kind of new designed membership engagement piece that we're going to be doing for as long as we need to. And, as everything continues to evolve with this situation, we look forward to chatting with as many members as we can. And we're joined this morning by Frank Leyes with Frank Leyes and Associates here locally. Frank, good morning. Give us a sense on how you're doing. I know we spoke before we went on that you're working from home and, being able to serve your clients as best you can virtually and phones and, give us a sense on how you're doing and give everybody a little introduction of who you are and what you do.
Happy to do that. Thanks for the intro, Eric. And I'm in a very privileged situation because for 3.5 decades, I've helped people manage their finances. And it's a privilege that is never taken for granted upon me, especially during times like these when stress levels go up and financial certainty kind of goes down. So what we are finding in this new normal is not so much a need for more information because that's in abundance, right? Every day, all day coming at us, but perspective and wisdom and discernment. And that's what we've really tried to step up and deliver more to in this season is helping people take a step back, gain some perspective, and walk them through good financial decision-making amidst the uncertainty. And certainly having access to the tools that we have today, being able to work remotely, everything from telephone to webinars to Zoom meetings, it really is allowing us to stay connected with people during really important times.
Yeah, and it's a great segue for what we wanted to discuss on this is kind of the whole spread facts, not fear. And again, like you said, the right perspective, the smart perspective from, trends and again, your experience from the last 30 years, which is great. I know we shared, and there was some folks, I believe, that took advantage of your webinar a few weeks ago, but you have one coming up tomorrow, Thursday the 9th. Give us a little sense on what that's about and what you're planning to do in the future and, again, your perspectives and all that type of stuff moving forward.
Happy to do it. And we would love to have as many chamber members and others join us as possible. We plan on doing these every other Thursday going forward because things are evolving so rapidly and everything from updates on government stimulus programs to decision-making as it relates to people filing for unemployment or how to access those government programs. What we're trying to do is to heighten the level of communication and help people filter through what's necessary. We had phenomenal attendance and response to our first Thursday webinar, so much so that we decided to make it an every other Thursday meeting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time event where we're walking through both current events as it relates to financial decisions that need to be made and putting those in some historical context. And while we've never really walked through circumstances exactly like what we have now, we've gone through market downturns before, we've gone through crises before, and there's some value in what can be learned lesson-wise from those periods of time in the past.
Okay, great. Now for folks to register for this, what's the best way for them to register? Is it visit your Facebook page, online? Give us some of that information.
Right, great question. We actually have a domain set up, coronawealthreport.com. So coronawealthreport.com, and individuals can request a copy of a report that we are finalizing with a number of details on both the stimulus and relief programs, as well as a link to sign up for the ongoing webinars. And that reservation is just important so that we have the appropriate Zoom capacity. They're interactive, so we have Q&A periods on the calls where they're very much meant to be discussions, not monologues. And again, the feedback from the first one a couple of weeks ago has been great, and we envision doing them on an ongoing basis every other Thursday going into the future.
Okay, that's great. So coronawealthreport.com. coronawealthreport.com. And that's, again, great information. And just we appreciate, your support to the community, one, and again, continuing to evolve as the situation evolves. So Frank, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Best of luck with this week's webinar and then moving forward. And we'll look forward to seeing you in person sooner than later at chamber events when we get back to whatever the new sense of normal is. So thanks, Frank.
You're welcome. Sounds great. Appreciate the support, and everybody stay well.